Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu, and in today's video we have the new Telluride. All new, brand new design, everything is new on this Telluride. And this specific one in our video today is the 2027 Kia Telluride in the SX Prestige X-Line all-wheel drive. What does the X-Line means? That's going to be blacked out elements for the exterior, different styling. It's going to give you fog lights, it's going to give you different rim sizes, the 21 inches. It's going to give you also a lamp for the tail light. That's the X-Line. If you're going to get the X Pro, that's going to be inclined more for the off-road specifically. Or the trim options that you're going to get in the Telluride in the 2027 is going to be the LX and the S, EX and the SX, SX Prestige and the SX Prestige X Pro. The EX specifically, you can apply this from EX and above. So for the LX and the S, you cannot get the X line applied to your trims. What are the engine options that you're going to get in the 2027? It's going to be a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder 8-speed automatic transmission with 274 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque with self-levering rear suspension. The other option that you're going to have available later this year is going to be a hybrid engine. That's going to bring you more horsepower and more pound-feet of torque. So if you want to wait for the hybrid engine, you will have to wait for mid of this year probably. Now before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to really help me out to bring you more content like this one and to grow my channel and bring you more reviews. Also, a big thank you and a shout out to Folsom Lake Kia here in Folsom, California for providing me with this car for the review. Also, don't forget this video is filmed in 4K. Please make sure you adjust your YouTube settings so you can watch this at the highest quality. The reason I'm carrying a measuring tape is because I want to give you measurements into inches, not just cubic feet of space, once we get in the cargo. Now before I move forward and start with the front end, I want to give you some MPG and towing. So the MPG on this specific one on our video today, because it's an all-wheel drive and it's not hybrid, it's going to be 18 city, 24 highway. If you're going to go to the hybrid later this year, it's going to give you about 35 miles per gallon combined. The towing capacity on the gas engine powered is going to be maximum of 5,000 pounds. And if you go hybrid, it's going to be 4,500 pounds. Now let's start with the front end. And the front end will bring you the higher grille with high gloss and matte black plastic, Kia emblem blacked out in high gloss, your 360 camera because this is an SX Prestige, more high gloss over here, and your vertical full LED daytime running lights, full LED headlamps, as well as full LED fog lights. The bottom is going to be also high gloss with your safety sensors, and around your fog lights is going to be all matte black plastic. Parking sensors integrated right there. You have the park assist, and this, starting with the entry level, the LX, has plenty of standard safety features. Now that we are on the side, let's discuss some dimensions and see how this compares with the old one, because the 2027 is going to be a larger SUV, mid-size SUV from Kia. So dimensions starting with length is 199.2 inches versus 196.9 for the old one. The width is exactly the same and 78.3 inches. That does not include your mirrors. The height is 69.5 inches on the new one. Old one was 68.9, so about a half an inch difference in the height. Your wheelbase is 116.9, and the ground clearance for the X Pro is 9.1 inches. That's going to be different if you have the X line. Please keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the side. Very clean design. These are going to be your parking reflectors. I don't know if you know, in USA you're forced to have amber light parking reflectors for the front and red parking reflectors for the rear. You're going to see where they integrated that to give you the cleaner look and nice design. Your rims, because it's an X-Line, are going to be 21 inches, one color rim. The exact rubber you're going to get is going to be a Kumo Majesty X, and the exact size is 265/45 by 21. This is going to be your suspension, and your wheel well trim has high gloss with matte black plastic with a very interesting design right here. Your rocker panel also has high gloss with matte black plastic integrated. Your side mirrors comes standard heated side mirrors starting from the LX. This being an X-Line SX Prestige has a 360 camera, has the puddle light, your signal light integrated, automatic foldable, auto dimming rear view mirror, and blind spot assist. So this is a preloaded side mirror. Make sure you don't break this. You're gonna have your roof rails, because it's an X-Line, is going to be blacked out. Your door handles, really nice design now in 2026. I really love this one. It's going to be flushed with the car once you lock it. And then moving forward around your windows, you're gonna have more high gloss trims. And now let's move forward to the rear and show you the gas tank, that this still has a cap. This is your lid, and it's going to be easier if you have capless when you go to the gas station to fill up your tank. That's my preference. Now, the size difference you're going to see is mostly going to be right here compared to the old one. This glass in the back is going to be a little bit larger too. And now let's go ahead and talk about the rear. And now here in the rear, I know maybe you watched other reviews and everybody's mentioning that the look is very, very close to the Range Rover. I find this true with your vertical tail light, full LED, extremely nice design. I find this very clean and very futuristic. Your brake light is going to be integrated in the lip right here. Lip is going to be the same color as the car. And now in 2027, they hid the windshield wiper under this spoiler. Because you have a digital rear view camera on the SX Prestige, you're going to have an extra camera right here. Moving down, you're going to have the Kia emblem because of the X-Line blacked out. Your regular backup camera right here, Telluride in black, more high gloss in the bumper with the parking sensors integrated, and the bottom is going to be matte black plastic. Let's go ahead and see. The exhaust tip is going to be on the passenger side, and you also have a spare tire, which is a really nice thing that they put in the new Telluride. Now let me show you the parking reflectors here on the side in red. And now let's go ahead and open this trunk and give you some cubic feet of space. This is electrically controlled, and you're going to have 22.3 cubic feet behind third row. Behind second row, you're going to have 48.7 cubic feet of space. And if you drop second and third row down, you're going to have 89.3 cubic feet of space. So I find this a pretty good size for this mid-size SUV from Kia. Let's go ahead and give you measurements into inches. Now, inches behind the third row up to your plastic panel, you're going to have 21.5 right here. Let's drop this backrest of the third row manually and go behind your second row seating. Depending where that second row seating is going to be located, you're going to have about 50 inches right here. And if we go all the way to your center console, up to your plastic paneling, is going to be 86.5, 86.5. From left to right, let's see how much space this gives you. Right here is going to be 53 inches. And that's with the third row up. And now your entrance is going to give you about 30 inches, almost 30.5 right here. Now let's take a look and see what the cargo offers you. Now that you know the dimensions, what you can fit, if you can go to your Costco location and buy a dishwasher or a refrigerator. These are going to be your sill plates in silver or brushed aluminum. On the right side, you're going to find your 12-volt outlet right here, with some hooks right there. And then on the left side, you're going to have your inverter, the 115 volt right here, and electric controlled second row seating. And let's see how they work. You just push the button and they're gonna go down, but I don't think they fold all the way. You'll have to do that manually, or it just doesn't work for this specific one in our video today. Now let's drop this backrest as well and see how your space looks like. And now under this mat right here, you're gonna have more personal space to put things in here. And let's not forget that here on the left side, you have the subwoofer from Meridian, because the SX Prestige comes with the upgraded 14-speaker Meridian sound system. Now we're done with the exterior for the new Telluride in 2027 SX Prestige X-Line. Let's go ahead and talk interior. Now the interior of this SX Prestige X-Line in the all-wheel drive for the 2027 Kia Telluride. Let's start with the legroom. Front is going to give you 41.2 inches. Second row is going to give you 40.4 inches. Third row is going to give you an amazing 37.4 inches. I think that's plenty of space. I'm 6 feet tall. That's how you are going to sit in the front side of this Telluride. I find this with plenty of space, absolutely no issue. I think the starting price for the new Telluride in the 2027 for the LX at $39,000, it's an amazing MSRP sticker. This mid-size SUV from Kia is a very competitive price compared to other manufacturers, and I find this a very good option if you need a three-row SUV, 8 passengers. Now, with all the new options that they brought in 2027, like the hybrid, the new styling, acoustic glass, new infotainment screen, new design for the interior, I think you're gonna like this one. Even if you don't like the design specifically, I think you're gonna like the price. The MSRP sticker for this specific one in our video today starts at $54,000. This is an SX Prestige, so price is going to be higher, but don't forget that this also offers the towing as an added package for like $655, and also the floor mats, which is going to take you the MSRP sticker total price to a different number. Now let's start with the seating surface. It's going to be Syntex, which means it's leatherette with suede inserts, X-line stamped on the top of the seat right here, electrically controlled, heated and ventilated for the front and second row on the SX Prestige, which is amazing. Now let's discuss the dashboard in front of the passenger. This is engineered wood, soft plastic right here with stitching and more inlays and design right here with your air vents on the right side. Your glove compartment is going to be lockable on the new 2027 Kia Telluride. Let's go ahead and talk about the infotainment screen. This is going to be a 12.3 inches, as well as your cluster, still 12.3 inches. You're pretty much going to have 3 main sections. This is going to be your interface for the infotainment. This is going to be your seat and your air vent control with defrosters and all that digital, and this is going to be your cluster right here. So let's talk about the infotainment. This is going to be your navigation. Let's go back home interface. We're used with the interface from the new Sportage and the new Sorento. This is how it looks with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging pad, and all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and see your settings setup, where you have the vehicle, your driver assistance, as I mentioned on the outside, plenty of safety features. Let's put this into reverse to see how your camera looks like. And you're gonna have different angles right here once you press on this. And then your settings for that, put it back into reverse. And then if we press the parking button right here, it's gonna give you your 360 and all that good stuff. Let's put it back in here and let's discuss about the airflow a little bit. You also have some hard buttons for the airflow and your tri-zone climate control right here. And this is how it's going to look with your temperature, the mode, and then more settings right here for the rear and all that good stuff. There you go. And now let's go ahead and slide down for your quick connects to show you how it looks. Moving forward, the air vents right here, dual wireless charging pad right here, which is a really nice thing to offer now in 2027. We all know we're so dependable on our phones. Your auto hold with your downhill brake control right here, your cameras and your parking sensors. Let's discuss about the cup holders and the space you have over here, which is huge center console. You can tuck these in so you have more space right there. And then what you can also do is push these 2 buttons and bring them back and still have a lot more space. Your key fob is going to look just like this with your park assist on the side right here, and there is no difference compared to the old one. The only thing that they offer is the park assist, which you're going to have extra buttons on the side right here compared to the 2025. Moving forward, your center console or your armrest is going to open just like this. You don't have anything inside. But where is your 12 volt? The 12 volt is going to be located under your bridge right there. And this is how it looks in the 2027 Kia Telluride. Now let's discuss the rear view mirror and let me show you that digital camera. Very nice feature to have. And with your home link and with your garage door openers and then your sunglass holder, these are going to be your control for your dual moonroof or sunroof, however you want to call it. And this is how it looks with your headliner in black. Now, steering wheel. I find the design very futuristic with the flat top, flat bottom. It's going to be leatherette wrapped with stitching on the left side. You're going to be able to control that cluster with this info card right here. Once you press it and you go with this wheel through your cards, just like that, with gas consumption. Now, you also have on the left side your cruise control and your lane departure assist with your cruise control sensor right here. On the right side, you're going to be able to control that infotainment screen right there with your telephone settings and then your mode button, custom mode button. And let's not forget about the drive modes that you get, 7 of them: Eco, Normal, Sport, and My Drive. And if you go to rain mode, you're going to get snow, mud, and sand. Now, moving forward, you're going to have paddle shifters right here. On the left side, this is going to be your lever to control your lights, and this is going to be your lever to control your windshield wiper. What's new in 2027 is that they changed the stop button on the Telluride. It used to be right here, just a button. Now they made it just like their brother, the Palisade, the Hyundai Palisade. And the way you're going to put this into reverse, you're going to press the brake and you're going to turn. This is the reverse, and then you're going to put it in drive and then press this button right here to put it back in parking. They also moved the electric brake from the center console here all the way to the left of your steering column, and you have it right here with your illumination, with your auto hold for the tailgate, and then your auto start-stop button, traction control, and the tow settings. This column comes electrically controlled on the new Telluride, and let's not forget to mention that this also has a heads-up display, which is a really nice thing to have. More suede on the A pillar, B pillar, and the whole headliner is suede. Now, the way you're going to open the doors, it's very nice with your ambient light right there. And this is how your door handle looks like for the interior. These are going to be your settings for your windows, side mirrors, automatic foldable, and all that good stuff. And right here, you're going to have your heated steering wheel, your heated seats, ventilated seats, memory seating, and your massage. Don't forget, this is an SX Prestige and it does come with massage. Let me exit this and show you that the driver's seat has leg extension, and that's a very nice feature to have. And your pedals are going to be aluminum or chrome. Now we're done with the interior. Let's go ahead and talk second row and third row seating. Now I'm sitting on the second row of this new 2027 Kia Telluride SX Prestige X-Line. Because SX Prestige, you're going to have captain seats, and I like the fact that they didn't simplify the look. They still have perforation, stitching, same design with sweaty inserts, but you do not have the X-Line engraved right here. You still have heated and ventilated, but no massage. When we go to the third row, you're going to see that they simplified the seats and you don't get heated or ventilated seats. Another thing I want to mention is that the lights for the front and second row, they have a button to where on the third row they are touch sensitive. Now, as mentioned, I'm 6 feet tall, and legroom for the second row seating is going to be 40.4 inches. Plenty of legroom, absolutely no issue. Plenty of headroom, absolutely no issue. Now you have your armrest here, and then in front of us on the center console you have more space with this right here and a lid if you want to slide this and put some personal belongings inside this cubby room right here. Now the backrest of the front seats have some suede inserts with pockets on both sides. This is hard plastic, and as we all know, Kia was the first one to offer this USB-C on the side of the front passengers and the driver, so which is a really nice feature, and they still have that. Your cup holder is right here, and then your door panel is going to give you the Meridian sound system. Same way to open the door with the new redesigned lever, heated and ventilated seats, and your sun visor right here. And then the tri-zone climate control is going to be located right here, and that's going to give you your temperature, your flow, and on and off, with your air vents located on the headliner right here. Your handle is going to be located right here, just like most trucks in USA. Now, before going to the third row seating, let me show you how to control these second row captain chairs. You're gonna have a button right here for bunny hop, just like that. And then another button right here above your shoulder for the rear passengers. A lever here to put the backrest down, and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna lock once you put it down, and you have to control the lever right there to unlock it, and then your lever right here to manually slide it back and forth. So that's how you control the captain chairs. And now let's go and talk third row seating. Okay, and now in the third row of this 2027 Kia Telluride SX Prestige, as mentioned, the seats are not perforated anymore. They're simplified, but you do have the option to control that backrest and make it a lot more comfortable for long road trips, which is a really nice thing to offer. You do have the dual sunroof or moonroof. This one is electrically controlled from the front. The one for the driver and the passenger is manually controlled. Also on the left side, you're going to have more Meridian tweeters, your USB-C ports for charging, and the cup holders. And then on the right side, you're going to have the exact same stuff. This glass right here, or the window, looks a pretty big size, and I feel very comfortable back here. I did not move this seat at all. And just for you to get an idea, 6 feet tall, I find this comfortable enough. I wouldn't say I want to sit here on the third row when I go on a long road trip, but I think kids, teenagers are going to have plenty of space. Now, I think we're done now with the review for this SX Prestige in the X line. And now let's discuss MSRP sticker. Here's the MSRP sticker, starting price at $54,890, and with the delivery fee and all the add-ons is going to take you closer to $57,000. You let me know, what do you think about this SX Prestige X line? I think it's pretty loaded. If you're asking me, I would say the SX will offer you the most features. Now, it depends on your preference. If you want to get an X line or an X Pro, that's going to change the MSRP sticker totally. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.